coach, Jonathan Schoonover. Individual player medal. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for the 2016 eight-man champion from
NAC News freelance reporter Mason Arnold here, recapping the eight-man state championship football game for the Cardinals, and we'll get right into it. For the fifth year in a row, the Bulldogs from Stanberry and the Cardinals from North Andrew went head-to-head in the eight-man state championship game. Judging by the past 4 years, everyone expected this game to be a very good one. Each team had 2 championship wins in this thrilling series. Before the game began, the 1996 Cardinals state championship football team was recognized on the field. Next, the North Andrew Cardinal band had the privilege of playing the national anthem. With the finishing of the national anthem, everyone in attendance was ready for a great game to begin. Captains for the Cardinals were Jacob Howson, Spencer Kuykendall, Derek Goff, and Jonathan Chittum. Cardinals won the toss and elected to defer. They would receive the ball in the second half. A fumble on the first play led to a Derek Goff touchdown with a minute and a half into the game. Lance Strebe then ran in the 2-point conversion after the Derek Goff touchdown. The Cardinals added the score with a touchdown run by Derek Goff with 1:15 left in the first quarter, followed by a failed 2-point conversion run by Goff. The Cardinals went up 14-0. The second quarter started with a Stanberry touchdown and a 2-point conversion with 11:41 left in the quarter. That made the score 14-8 with North Andrew still on top. After a huge Caleb Patterson catch thrown by quarterback Jacob Howson, Derek Goff shoved Logan Hughes into the end zone for a 1-yard touchdown for the Cardinals with 10:30 left in the second quarter. With 10:15 left in the second quarter, Aiden DeLong picked off Stanberry's quarterback and took it back to the house for a pick 6. Caleb Patterson's reception on the 2-point conversion made the score 30-8. A holding call led Stanberry to a 3rd and 16, and a near Lance Strebe interception set up 4th and 16 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs failed on the 4th down, and Cardinals got the ball only to kneel out the clock for the remainder, and the score at halftime was the Cardinals had 30 and the Bulldogs had 8. The third quarter was more of the same for the Cardinals, as Caleb Patterson had a reception from Jacob Howson that went for a touchdown with 8:25 left in the third quarter. The 2-point conversion failed, and the score was then 36 for the Cardinals, 8 for the Bulldogs. Stanberry scored a touchdown with 4:59 left in the third quarter, and the 2-point conversion was complete. The score was then 36 for the Cardinals and 16 for the Bulldogs. The Cardinals scored a touchdown on a Derek Goff run with 35 seconds left in the third quarter. A pass to Aiden DeLong for the 2-point conversion failed, and the Cardinals went up to 42, leaving the Bulldogs at 16. The Cardinal fingers went up to signify the fourth quarter, and Stanberry put up the first points of the fourth quarter with a touchdown with 9:28 left. The 2-point conversion failed, and North Andrew still led 42-22. After a huge Derek Goff run, Goff again pushed Logan Hughes into the end zone for the touchdown with 5:59 left in the game. The 2-point conversion pass to Derek Goff was complete, and the score was then 50-22. With the final seconds ticking, North Andrew wrapped up their perfect season and another win over the Stanberry Bulldogs, 50-22. Derek Goff finished with a game-high 170 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns on 35 carries. Logan Hughes tied Goff for rushing touchdowns with 2, but only had 8 rushing yards on 6 attempts. Jacob Howson had a 75% completion rate with 90 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Overall, it was a very good game and a great win for the Cardinals.
Here with 3-time state champion Coach Schoonover. What are your thoughts on the previous season?
We had a good season. The young guys stepped up and did a good job of being prepared and staying on task.
You think you can do the same next season?
Next season is going to be a little bit different style of ball. We're going to have to do a few things different, but I think the guys have the dedication and work ethic to be successful.
What put our team over the top to win state?
This year, our line up front just did a great job. They dominated the line of scrimmage week in, week out. So, our line of scrimmage is what really put us over the edge this year.
What were your favorite moments this season?
Just to see the young guys step up and do a great job and step into the roles and to watch the system actually work this year and being a part of the kids' success. The highlight of my season.
Thanks.
Thank you.
NAC News out.